Hey, what's up guys? Twintuitive 717 here. I am back with another reading. Let's go ahead and dive in and we'll check in with the Divine Masculine Collective. There could be something in the title of the reading that's already resonating with you. I ask that for this reading, the universe provides clarity on your journey. What is going on with the Divine Masculines? What messages do they want to send? You know what? I think I'm going to cut the deck right in half, guys, so we could work with one specific message. Okay, so you taught me how to stand up to the Karmic. Okay, so that's the Divine Masculine's message here. You taught me how to stand up to the Karmic. A lot of these Karmic readings I find are really coming to the surface because of these endings that are occurring for the Divine Masculine Collective at this time. Let's see what kind of lessons they may be going through with the Karmics at this time to give us some clarity, okay? Because I do feel like many of them are freeing themselves at this time. Okay, truth and expression. So that's what it is. It's like they've had a lot of clarity around, like, this is who I am. That's what I'm hearing. Like, this is who I am. And it started with the feelings that they started to have for you, Divine Feminine. That's what I'm feeling. Like, this is a Divine Masculine here that is dealing with, I'm hearing like the recognition, the soul recognition of meeting you. And because of your energy, there is something new that is brewing within their soul. And I feel like that's truth of expression, okay? They can't help the way they feel about you. And it's getting them into hot water with whoever this karmic person is. And I feel like this is a really valuable lesson at this time for the Divine Masculines, okay? Many of you may see them in such a high vibrational light, Divine Feminines, but something that may be hidden or behind the scenes, or maybe it might tap on your intuition a little bit, is that they're a completely different person when it comes to this karmic that they're dealing with, okay? This person that they're dealing with could be very manipulative, very controlling. I'm hearing maybe even also like slightly abusive, okay? Making your Divine Masculine feel very cornered at times. And now that they've met you, there's something in them that's awakened. And I feel like for some of you, maybe not everybody, but right now this connection is being figured out. It's being discovered. And a lot of your masculines may find themselves in hot water. But I'm hearing that a lot of these towers or conflicts that they may be going through with the karmics, they're starting to realize, like, this is some kind of contract. You know, like, I don't have to put up with this. I don't have to deal with this. What is the lesson behind this? Okay. It does say career on here as well. Some of you could have met at work. You could also possibly work with this karmic partner as well. Saturn does bring along some very tough lessons for us in this card here. And specifically around truth and expression. I feel like your masculine is finding that they're becoming a different person, a new person since you've met, and they don't know how to explain why it is they're feeling such a big shift since they've met you, but it's causing some kind of contract to come to the surface. Okay, a lot of your Divine Masculines may be realizing that they're at the end of something here, the end of some kind of commitment, and it all has to do with standing up for themselves. And I also see harmony, stability, and flow coming up as well. Okay, this could be something that they've been craving, okay? And that's why I feel like standing up for themselves is a big lesson that's coming through, not even on their feet, but like on your feet, on your hands. Like, you need balance, Divine Masculines. The Divine Feminine's presence in your life, okay? Your Divine Feminine is bringing this lesson to you. You don't know who it is you are, or you feel like you've lost touch with who it is you are because you're allowing whoever this karmic is to influence you in a way where you're losing your autonomy, you're losing your independence. So I feel like many of the Divine Masculines, there's two different types of feelings that they're experiencing all the time. They're so grateful for your presence, but at the same time, it's causing such chaos. I think yesterday's reading was on that energy about the karmic, you know, bringing a lot of chaos, a lot of turmoil to the Divine Masculine's life. But, you know, in hindsight, sometimes we need that fire under our asses. You know, we need our towers to start shaking and crumbling in order for us to get into that energy of death and rebirth. So I feel like a lot of your divine masculines are learning lessons around independence, knowing how to have that harmony, stability, and flow on their own without the influence or somebody else breathing down their neck. And that's what it was. I feel like, you know, whoever this was, and someone in this connection could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. This could have a lot to do with the karmic energy. It could be even you, divine feminine, or your divine masculine. But this could be an amplified message for some of you. If not, it could just be the energy of water as the influence, dealing with very highly emotional people. And when you're mixing that in with relationships, the lessons are even tougher, okay? Like the energy of Scorpio, yeah, Cancer, very highly emotional, Pisces, very caring, Pisces too, sometimes too overly caring, where you end up getting yourself hurt. Cancer, really have a problem detaching. And Scorpio, geez, okay, just overly passionate in general. And I'm getting jealousy around Scorpio as well. So take it how it resonates, guys, with these signs here that are coming through. Get your emotions into check. Be able to express your truth without anger and tears as well. I'm hearing crocodile tears. Somebody needs to stand up for themselves. And even if somebody breaks out into tears and they're going to lose their shit and like can't get their emotions under control, I feel like that particular energy has really had someone under control and freaked out and scared for a really long time. So pay attention to that. Divine masculines, as you remove yourself from this tower here that's coming up. Yeah, I knew it. As soon as I saw it flip, I kind of glanced the gray in there and I'm like, watch it be the avoidance. So there's a stalemate in this karmic connection right now, okay? So it could be very tense if they live together. I do see as well, for those of you who will resonate with this reading and you're just interested or curious as to whether or not your intuition may be on about this, but I do see like separation between the karmic and the divine masculine, and it's not anybody's doing. Like, I feel like it's not like the divine masculine was like, okay, I need space, or the karmic was like, I need to go, or whatever the case is. I feel like the universe stepped in and caused some kind of separation where they had no choice, okay? And like with the tumbling of the tower, the image that I'm getting with that, it could have to do with having to relocate or having to move homes, having to like leave your career behind. Do you know what I mean? And that's why I was picking up that for some of you, you guys might work together and then something ends up happening where this karmic has to leave the workplace. Your divine masculine could have to leave the workplace. You could have to leave the workplace. Just circumstances that nobody had foreseen ends up occurring, and now it's creating space, equilibrium, balance, somebody's energy getting stronger. Somebody's like, phew, how the hell did I get out of that contract? I feel like things are falling into place for this divine masculine since you came into the picture. What's your energy like, divine feminine? How did you do that? Yeah, reunion. You showed up. Okay, you showed up as this very important lesson to help somebody through getting back into that sun energy, masculine energy, getting back their strength and feeling more empowered. So though there might be space between you two right now, things may be awkward. I'm hearing too with the reunion card and soul tie, like you guys didn't ask for this. You didn't ask for these feelings between one another. You didn't ask to, like for some of you, have feelings for somebody else who was already wrapped up in another relationship. Like feelings and emotions, maybe this is why the water card is coming out as well. It's not something that we can necessarily control, right? I mean, I shouldn't say that. We can have some sense of control with the emotions that we feel, but at the end of the day, it just kind of happens. You know, it happens and it's there, and whether we control it or try to hide it or try to keep it under wraps, the point is it exists. And I feel like this love between divine masculine and divine feminine, it exists. And despite all of the disturbances and chaos and obstacles it might be causing in your lives, it was also really, really necessary for your life path. Okay, so I feel like, you know, the overall vibe here is that in this karmic relationship for the divine masculine collective, many of you, again, feeling their energy very strongly. Many of you, I'm hearing whistling. Your divine masculines could be whistling. I'm hearing too, like they're just really happy about the space that they're getting. Like I really do feel like the universe stepped in and gave someone back their stability. And, you know, I'm hearing too, I heard a very clear message here. It depends on what they do with it. So I feel like many of your divine masculines could be making healthier choices, okay? They're learning lessons in terms of like if they did experience some kind of interruption with themselves and the karmic, and especially if they couldn't muster up the courage to create an ending or initiate an ending themselves, and somehow something by, again, the fate of the universe ended up occurring and separation happened, many of them are taking it very seriously this time around about what it is they want to do with their time. Okay, so though there may be silence and separation between you two in the physical, I feel like the energy is very strong. Like both of you may be observing a lot of the changes that are happening in your life, and you're feeling that passion and chemistry even more strongly. But before you two kind of go rushing into reconnecting, I do feel like, this space or this silence or whatever many of your masculines are going through, just a bit of space and silence for them is necessary. When you do have communication, again, I feel like many of you will, you'll feel your divine masculine's energy coming through so strongly, as though you're definitely their wish fulfillment. I feel like amazing things have started to occur or happen in their lives since you came in. And it started with this lesson about standing up for themselves, or standing up to whoever this karmic person is. I feel like it's bringing in more opportunity. Let's get some tarot on it and see how your divine masculine should continue to proceed along their path, especially with these karmic endings that are occurring. Okay, so what's your masculine's best course of action? Where should their focus be right now? Okay, I won't take all of these, but I will take what's at the very top and what's at the bottom as well. We're getting, okay, so we have the 4 of spring and then the 10 of spring. So this is Wands energy, asking for help, all work and no play, being weighed down by too many responsibilities. So right off the bat, I'm getting that energy around they need this ending to occur in order to get back their finances on track. I feel like standing up to whoever this karmic person was, many of them they were leaning on others for help, or they could foresee themselves getting deeper into some kind of role that they were playing. Another thing too, guys, I'm feeling is that many of your divine masculines in a lot of these karmic situations were genuinely showing up. They were genuinely looking for love, looking for stability, because we're getting the 4 of springs with this. But instead they found themselves wrapped up in a lot of responsibilities, and I feel like that's what they're clearing out. Many of them thought that they were in a relationship for love, romance, and I feel energetically like time and time again it turned out to be that this person, whoever was in this relationship with them, didn't show appreciation. Okay, be grateful, you have much to celebrate, deep feelings of peace and happiness, a contented personal life, but then being weighed down by too many responsibilities. I feel like this is what your divine masculine was hoping for in this karmic situation, but now it's a tough lesson of walking away, because I feel like the life that they wanted and then the life that they see before them, it wasn't what they wanted, and then they got stuck in this place of not being able to know how to get themselves out. And that's when the divine feminine showed up. And the reason I feel like many of you showed up, and it's almost like you're acting as assistants for this divine masculine, I feel like it is because of their intentions in this relationship. They really were looking for that contented personal life. Instead, they ended up with someone who may have tried to take advantage of them, or just, again, be a burden on them, be a responsibility, and on top of that, control their every move. And the truth of the expression, the truth of their inner selves was that I'm not happy. I don't recognize myself. I feel weighed down by too many responsibilities. Why does this relationship feel like a responsibility? And then your energy comes in, and they remember what love is supposed to feel like again, what passion is supposed to feel like again, what having chemistry with someone is supposed to feel like again. A lot of your divine masculines, I feel, were in these karmic situations wrapped up in the idea that, all work and no play, that they didn't deserve somebody showing up for them as well, to take care of them as well. Many of your masculines behind the scenes were wrapped up in karmic relationships where it was like, taking care of somebody who was just solely dependent on you. And then when it came to returning the favor, they couldn't be bothered with you energetically. I feel like that was a really tough lesson for many of your masculines to overcome. And also meeting you as well, Divine Feminine, you saw through this mask. I feel like many of you connected on a very intimate level. And one question that you and your Divine Masculines have always kind of had behind the scenes is, you know, if you were really happy in this relationship, like, I feel like your heart wouldn't continuously move in my direction. And the reason that happens, Divine Feminine, is because their soul knows where it's loved, right? So yeah, slowly but surely moving through a lot of these karmic cycles for the Divine Masculine Collective. Guys, if you want to dive deeper into this, go ahead and check me out in my Hipsy community, where you can connect with many of my services or even call in and speak to me live. If you're a texter, we can always text it out as well. I do offer mini readings. Again, if this resonated with you, yeah, shout me out, and I would love to connect with you guys one-on-one. Otherwise, I will catch you in the next reading, okay? All right, take it easy, guys. Bye.